me know. I could do it for you. I see a lot of creators doing favorites now, but I haven't seen any other ASMR artist ever do a fails, so I think it's important, to not only share the things that I love, but to share the things that I don't love, so that it saves you all money and you can avoid purchasing the products. Yeah, so I hope you're excited, and let's get into our fails. Now, I did just want to quickly remind you all that I do have a Patreon where I do extra ASMR content. No ads, so if you get frustrated with the ads, you can always purchase YouTube Red on YouTube, or you could come follow me on Patreon, where you don't have any ad interruptions, and you get extra ASMR content that you're not going to find on my YouTube channel. So the link for that is right below me squawking, right down there. Alright, let's just hop right in. For all you tapping lovers, there will be tapping in this video. I just got my nails filled today and I'm obsessed with them. My nail salon's doing some remodeling for the next couple weeks, so I'm going to have to go to somebody else to get a fill in a couple weeks, but I'll be back to her in the next month. She's just the best. I alternate between two nail places because the girl who does the best nails, the ones I have now, is pretty far and I can't always get out there, so I have one super close to my house and then I have one a little further out. But yeah, anyways, this product is bougie, it's pricey, and I love the product itself. I love what it does, but what I don't like is that I constantly have to shake it. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, you see how it's like separated all around there, like coagulated, and it's not old, so I know that's not the case. It's just a formula that has to constantly be shaken up, and there's like a little ball in here. If you can hear it, my head's like shaking. But I could shake this thing to death and it will still not fully like mix, and that's frustrating. And it wasn't like that for like the first month I had it. I've had it for like 3 or 4 months now, but it says that it's good for 1.5 years, so definitely haven't had it that long. Let me tell you what it is. This is the by Terry Cellular Rose Brightening CC Serum Color Control Radiance Elixir. So essentially, in terms that are a little bit easier to understand, not saying you're illiterate, saying that I'm illiterate and I don't know what the hell that means. Essentially my iWatch just went off telling me to breathe. I'm talking, I'm breathing. Thank you. It does it to me during the night too and scares the crap out of me. Does anybody else? Does that happen to you guys? I know that I don't have the best heart rate. I have very low blood pressure, and I'm gonna talk to my doctor about it, but I don't know, it kind of scares is I mix it into my foundation, especially during the summer, the spring, or I'll use it as an all-over primer. And like I said, it is a serum and it's radiant and it has bronzy tones. So it's really, really pretty on the skin. And it has skincare benefits, so it is just pretty awesome. Get some of this on my hand. Like a science project. Okay. And it's kind of a strong smell. I don't necessarily love putting scents on my skin, but this isn't too bad. But it's just a really pretty bronzy CC serum, and it just, like I said, gives you a really pretty bronzy glow. Makes you look tanner than you are, and I love the product. I just hate that it looks like that, and it makes me worried that something's wrong with it. So tell me what you guys think. Do you think it's like gone bad? Maybe they sold it to me and it was old. I don't know. But there's the first fail. For something that is that pricey, it shouldn't be doing that, you know. We got the Roadster Racers out tonight, Saturday night, and it's daylight savings time today, so you have to set your clocks forward, back. I don't know, whatever. All I know is I lose an hour of sleep tonight. That's what I do now. Next bougie product. That's a fail. Now, I have another fail by them as well. And I didn't bring it out for this video because I would have had to dig through my packed boxes of makeup. I packed up a lot of the makeup that I don't use on an everyday basis. And one of the items was the concealer by this brand, which is Kaleidabo. It's a beautiful concealer for like spot correcting, which my skin has been really good as of recent. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, skincare. Thank you, water-drenched, hydrated skin. I've been chugging water and I hate drinking water, but I've been making myself do it, and I've noticed a difference in my skin. But anyway, off on a tangent. All my makeup's packed. Well, majority of it, except for like my favorite stuff and my new stuff. But the concealer from this brand, if you try to use it under your eyes, it's a joke. It is so drying. It makes you look like Eddie Munster. Like, it's that serious. Now this is the Correcting Cream Veil Broad Spectrum SPF 21 sunscreen. It's a primer, but essentially it's a sunscreen primer. And again, I don't dislike the product, but it is stark white. Do you see it on the cap there? And that's how it looks on your face. Like, it blends in a little bit, but not a lot. It definitely leaves a white cast. use it, but I will not repurchase it. So there's that. I have so much stuff over here because I have the stuff for this video. And then I'm doing a all about my hair video on Patreon. So all my favorite hair products, what I use to keep my hair healthy, and what I do to keep it this color, what I tell my stylist when I go to get my hair done, what she does, all that good stuff. So if you're interested, I'm going to be doing that on Patreon. I keep looking at my nails because I'm so used to getting neutral nails. I got this, which I mean, there's still nude in the nail, but I'm not used to seeing myself without pink. This is another primer, and this one is from the brand Shiseido. This is the Synchro Skin Soft Blurring Primer, and it's not a bad primer. I mean, it is because it's in a veils. It's not like the most horrible primer I've ever used, but it pills. So if you don't know what that means, it means essentially when you put it on your skin and you start to build other products on top of it, foundation, blush, bronzer, things like that, it'll start to turn into like little balls and ball up your makeup. So I'm gonna try and use it a couple different ways. I don't know if I'm using too much or what the deal is, but and when I tell you there's only like more than half of this bottle is empty, and I've only used it once, so a lot of this packaging was wasted, or they just skimmed me on how much they gave me, because literally all of this is empty. What? It says it's a full ounce, but baby, I don't think so. I think they skimmed me. And if that's the case, then that's horrible, because I'm sure they're doing it to other people. It's good for 2 years. Okay, so let's see if it'll do it. Do it. Probably not, because I'm trying to show you, but and it's not all that blurring as well. Like, to me that looks hydrated. I don't see a lot of blurring. Now, ma'am, if you're looking for like a pore smoothing primer, I really like the Tarte Clean Slate. It's my favorite. And the Tatcha Silk Canvas. Love that one too. But this one is not. The T says. Okay. But it won't go to waste. I give all of the makeup I don't use to my local women's halfway house. So. One person's trash is another person's treasure, so somebody will definitely enjoy it. have been like, maybe it's the concealer or something, you know. Maybe the beauty blender is too wet. Because sometimes if your beauty blender is too wet, you do not get enough water out of it when you squeeze it, that can start to lift the makeup. But it wasn't. Okay. So I wrung it out and then started doing the other eye. Same thing happened. This is from Tarte, by the way. So I'll still use it as a prop, but it's not going on my face ever again. Moving over to skincare for a moment. This is my ultimate favorite eye cream. And you're probably thinking, Rachel, this is not a favorites video. I know. I love the formula, but this is another product that separates like a mofo, and I essentially have to make my own potion and mix it myself every day when I go to use it, because I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but the oils are separated from the cream. Like, I could literally pour the oil out, and then it gets all on the side of the cap. You can see right there. Put it over the makeup. That's a little tip trick for you guys. If your makeup is very dry, take a little bit of moisturizer, like a little bit, and just pat it in over your makeup, and it'll help bring it back to life, make it less dry. But yeah, this product is the La Mer, the Eye and Expression Cream. Oh my god, it smells so good, guys. If you've never smelled La Mer skincare, you have to smell it. It's so fresh and luxurious. It's just the best. But how cute is this packaging, by the way? It's cute little top. Got this little ball on top. Fancy, huh? But yeah, I always have to mix it. I take like a little bobby pin and I pull it apart and I just mix it and then take the excess off the bobby pin, put it on my finger, put it under my eye, because it is just, I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's separated. But the eye cream itself works wonders. It's so good. And you can use it on your smile lines, any expression lines that you have as well. It's pricey. Don't clock me. The next product item. I'm so sleepy and the tapping makes me want to go to sleep. This next product is from eating hay? Do horses eat hay? I imagine that's what their breath would smell like if they did. I think they do. I'm tired. Hi, I'm Rachel and I'm tired. I was up till 4 a.m. filming last night. And now it's 2 a.m. And I barely slept. I only got like 4 hours of sleep yesterday. If this damn cap does not close. But pretty much, it's a really pretty powder. I like how it looks on the face. I usually just use a really light dusting. It's nice and finely milled. But the smell, it just can't. Like, I avoid using it because of the smell. I don't know how I got past production when it smells that bad. Now the next item is actually a clothing item. And I love the shirts themselves. I love the quality of the brand. It's top notch. And I keep buying more and more and more. But the frustrating part is that the sizing is so off. You never know what you're gonna get with the sizing. Literally every color is like a different. So let's just say I'm talking about Talentless shirts, by the way. I'll show you. Talentless is got the 6 brand, and the quality, like I said, top notch. I have so many clothing items from them, and the other items are pretty good. But the sizing can be a little iffy on those as well. So here's one t-shirt, right? Nice and oversized, comfy. Okay, this is a small. Okay, same shirt, just different color. That one is a circle logo. This one is just a women's classic tee in sand. What child is wearing the shirt? I could literally give this to my son. And I bought another one, so because this looked so small, I got a large, okay? I bought a steel blue in a size large. It was so big, I had to give it to my boyfriend. So I just don't understand how a small could be that small in the same style shirt. In a large, which is only 2 sizes up from a small, could be that much bigger. I just don't understand. And how 2 different styles of t-shirts from the same brand with the same size could be so different. It's so frustrating. And the return policy sucks. So, like, you're pretty much stuck with what you get unless you want to go through aggravation. And I am not a returner. If I don't like something, I usually give it to my mom, my sister, my nieces, Chris's niece, something or another. I just don't feel like returning things unless it's like a really high priced item. But essentially, it's frustrating. And like I said, I adore the quality of these t-shirts. I love them. They don't shrink. They don't fade. They're just so good. But I don't know what size to get, like, ever. So, it sucks. The next item is a 2-for-1 because both these products suck and it comes in one package. was like a holiday special item. If they cheaped out on it, I don't really know, but let me show you. So in here, during the holidays, you could get this little combo for $35. It's a 5-pan palette and a lip crayon. Okay. So we'll start with the lip crayon. Number one, I don't like the color. It's like straight up orange on me. Okay. Some people look good in this color. I just don't. And the formula, saying it's a lip crayon is pretty damn accurate because it smells like a crayon and the formula feels like a waxy crayon. When I tell you it's horrible, it's horrible. I mean, it blends out really pretty, but it literally feels like I'm rubbing wax up and down my hand. It's just, she needs to definitely work on this formula. It's not good, I'm sorry, it's just not. Then, the eyeshadow palette. Like I said before, I adore her makeup line. I have a lot of items from it, and I've never, had issues. I think the packaging's really pretty on this as well. It's really, truly holographic. Open her up. It's got a mirror, and then these are the shades. They look pretty, right? And the mattes are good. The mattes are pretty, just very neutral. Swatch them. There's the shades for the mattes, okay? Mattes are fine. The shimmers in this palette. But the shimmers in this palette, okay. This one's alright, but I mean, I'm pressing pretty hard in this pan. And I'm not getting too much color. Like what? Ma'am? What is that? That's not KKW shimmers. They don't look like that. Then this one's even worse. Oh god. First of all, I'm sorry I'm not flipping you off, but it's so chunky and it literally, I just dug into that and I got nothing. And it doesn't stay on the skin. Like if I go like this, it's gone. It's the most bizarre thing. It literally does not stick on the skin. I don't know what they did. I don't know if you can tell how chunky and nasty that is. It's the worst shimmer I think I've ever felt. I'm gonna try and put it on top of that crayon. Do you see? It's so sheer and it just literally feathers away. It's the absolute worst shimmers ever. So, needless to say, I don't need this palette for 3 mattes that I already have in my collection. And that lip crayon from Crayola out of a crayon box, that orange crayon, I'll never use. So, I'm going to be donating this as well. Hopefully some lot of other colors, but I didn't have pastel. And these are the Tombow markers. And they are water-based. And like I said, I have a lot of other ones from this brand.